Abstract Academy is a strategic card game played over 3 rounds. You can play with 2 or 4 people and it takes about 30 minutes. You are an art student on a budget and you have to compete with your classmates on the same canvas. This video will show you how to play with 2 players. 4-player modifications can be found at the back of the manual. Make sure to place all the different types of cards within reach of all the players. There is a deck of canvas cards, which are the main playing cards, 3 colors of assignment cards, professor cards, and inspiration cards. You can use a reference card to help you remember the steps of each round, which we'll go over now. Before starting the game, deal out the teacher's pet card. You can decide who gets the teacher's pet card by who took the last class. The teacher's pet card can give you an advantage and can move players throughout the game. To begin, each player draws 3 canvas cards and 1 inspiration card. You will only draw 1 inspiration card per round. At the start of each round, the teacher's pet will reveal a set of assignment cards and/or professor cards. For round 1, they will reveal 1 of each color of assignment card. These are the goals for this round. The teacher's pet will play the first card. Each time you play a canvas card, draw another from the deck. Take turns playing attached to the existing cards until you have a 4x4 grid. Once there are 4 in a row in either direction, the space is set. At the end of the round, you will score in the half on your side. The row closest to you is called your home row. You may play in the other player's area, but you may not play in their home row unless you have no other choice. You will often earn points by creating specific shapes or size of color areas. Each canvas card has 4 quadrants. To count the size of a color area, you count the quadrants. For example, this color area has 5 quadrants. The round ends when the entire 4x4 grid is filled with canvas cards. At the end of the round, count your points based on completion of inspiration cards, color assignments, and/or professor cards. If you did not complete your inspiration card, keep it for the next round. You may only earn a max of 2 points per inspiration card, so if you completed it more than once in your scoring zone, you may only count 1 of them. Whoever completes the color assignments and/or professor cards best claims those points. If nobody completes one of the cards, nobody claims it and it is discarded. If you tie for a card, the teacher's pet automatically claims that card and gives the teacher's pet card to the other player. Set whatever points you win aside for counting later. Discard the canvas to prepare for the next round. Discard your hand and draw new canvas cards. If you didn't complete your inspiration card from the last round, keep it as well as draw a new inspiration card. For round 2, the teacher's pet will reveal 2 professor cards as the goals for the round. If you don't understand a professor card, the manual clarifies them on pages 10 and 11. There are rules for counting color paths. You may not count the same quadrant twice, but you may count a group of quadrants next to each other as long as it doesn't interrupt the flow of the path. For example, if you have an area like this, you may count the color path like this, as it is the best color path. For round 3, the teacher's pet will reveal 2 color assignments of any color and 1 professor card as the goals for the round. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points over all 3 rounds wins. If you are tied for total points, the player who claimed the most professor cards wins. If you are still tied, the teacher's pet automatically wins.